What's good, YouTube? We back with another video, and right now we're gonna do a high top fade. And basically, I'm just picking hair out right now. And when you're doing this, you just want to get everything all even, make sure everything is pushed further out as possible, so we can come in and do our first step, which is gonna be freehanding this with our trimmers. So right here, I'm just taking my comb and just brushing all the hair in the right direction, making sure everything laying right and kind of coming together, making sure I'm getting that bulky area as well, because it is sometimes be little curls in there. So you want to brush that area out as smooth as possible. And then right here, we coming in with our ball line on the trimmers, and then making this as sharp as possible. Also, like with the high top fade, I put it like in the middle of the occipital bone. Normally, like if you're doing like a dry fade, you're gonna put it below it, but it's like he like his fade high, so just push it up a little bit and start from there. Then right here, we coming in with the trimmers on the beard line. Make sure this is crisp as possible. I also did comb the hair like coming backwards, down and backwards basically, just so I can pull all that hair back to where I want it and make sure I'm getting all the hangover basically. Then we're coming in with the freehand with the no guard on. Basically just debulking this area first before I can start my fade. And I like doing this just because it just clears my canvas, you know what I'm saying? For me at least. It makes me see my fade better and let me know how high I can go, or, you know what I'm saying, where I can really start at. So right here, we're coming in with our first guideline, which is no guard open, and basically going over this area multiple times to make sure it's all in the right length, same length, and then combing in the right direction while doing so. And then right here, we're gonna come down to the beard. You know what I'm saying? I like just to knock it out all on one side. I just started open, faded it a little bit, and then just work my way from open to close as I go down. You know what I'm saying? Well, you want to be open as you get closer to the hair on the beard. Now we're about to start taking this bottom line out. Basically, I just closed the guard up all the way. Just start inching up at it, didn't go up too crazy. Also, while doing this, you want to open up your guard halfway open, close. You know what I'm saying? Just play with it and it'll start coming out. Not too much on my comb though, but right here we coming in with the 1.5, and I'm just really just debulking this area. He has some curly hairs, like from the top of his head hair, and then the hair on the sides. It's curly right there, so I'm just combing that out, and then I'm cutting in the direction that the hair is laying, so everything can lay down flat and the way I like it. So just debulk this area, and then we can go in with our next guard. So right here, we're just coming in with our one. As you can see, I got the lever closed, look like, okay? I got it closed. Normally I start with it open, but since I cut his hair so many times, I just started with it closed because I know how high I want to go. But I would say start open and then work your way to middle, halfway, and then work your way to closed. And just really inch up and use the corners of your blades as much as possible. That's the key. So right here, we're coming in with a 0.5 guard on. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just taking out this line from the no guard open and the one. So basically this is just detailing, if you really want to be honest with you. Just detailing this area, starting open, work your way halfway, and then up to close in the areas that you see, you know what I'm saying, that you could take out. And basically use the corners of the blades as much as possible. You might have to use the full blade sometimes, but 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be using the corner. So right here we coming in with the pick, just picking the size of the hair out, making sure everything is far out as possible, so I can come in with my clippers and do the freehand trim on the side. So as you can see, I'm not really digging into the hair while I'm doing this. I'm really just going straight up off the top of the head because it is a high top. He like his hair high. So I'm really just going straight up, just taking the hair up, really just getting those loose ends and also combing in the right direction while I'm doing so. So right here, we're just making the same ball line as we did on the first side. And make sure in the back that you're matching it up as evenly as possible so your fade can be the same height on both sides. And right here, we're going in with our first guideline, which is no guard open. And basically, it's the same thing that we did on the first side. And I'm just going to sit here and let you guys watch this. And let's get to it. Now right here, you really finna see me how I'm about to start playing with this lever and really just start finessing this fade. Also, watch how I'm gripping the head. That is very key. Make sure you guys do that. But basically, I'm just moving in from closed to open just to take out that bottom line. Now watch how I angle the clipper. Look, I'm going sideways. I'm sideways and I'm combing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So you really want to make sure you're using a corner, and I'm using a corner. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on right now, but you got this. You know what I'm saying? But comb in the right direction, use the corner, and make sure everything is just laying down how you want it to. Now it's time to pick out the hair just like we did on the other side, just so we can get ready to freehand this side as well and just get all this hair laying in the right direction, just to do like detail work. So here we got our 1.5 on, and basically just going in a sideways direction. Basically that's the way his hair growing, as you can see the hair pattern. Really just detailing with this one, debulking. Not really trying to go up too high, taking too much off, so we can go in with our one guard. So here's our one guard, and basically I'm just notching at those dark areas you guys see. Really not going high, just using the corner of my blade, opening from open to close, close to open, and really just feathering that little area out, those dark areas out. So right here, basically I'm doing the same thing as I did on the sides to the front hairline. And you want to do this because sometimes when you're lining up the hairline in the front and say you're done with it, but you still have a lot of hangover, so you can't really see the edge up how you want to. So it's good to do this, get as much hair off as you can as possible, and then line it up. And then after you get done, you can go back and just hit the areas that you see. Now on these corners, you want to go up just a smidget. When I say a smidget, I mean a smidget. You're just a little bit higher than a little normal. Just a little bit, just so you can get that straight line effect, because hairlines are not just straight across, you know what I'm saying? You got to go up. Just got to go up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Beam say, a little geometry got to get thrown in there. So that's just that little smidget that you got to do. And we just finishing up doing a little final details on the haircut. And this is really it, man. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Be looking out for content dropping daily, weekly. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to it. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. But we just finishing up a little bit. And this is the final haircut. Thank y'all for watching.